Well, hello and welcome to Glenn ZB TV, the show that puts Glenn ZB up your Periscope. I'm bringing New Zealand to the world and the world to New Zealand and inside your virtual Periscope as well. Don't forget, if you're watching this on Facebook, click me around if you like. See what I'm looking at. Not really looking at anything. That was a waste of your time, wasn't it? Sorry about that. Click around and back and come back to me. Now, Donald Trump. Whoa, what's behind you? It's not. I don't know that it's anything scary. It's just so he speaks today at Monessen. I don't know. Is that how you pronounce it? I'm sorry, people of Monessen watching. Monessen, PA. It's Pennsylvania, right? But it's this backdrop, which appears to be a pile of crushed up cans and some other metallic detritus. Do you really want to be speaking in front of a wall of rubbish? Trashy Trump. Is that the look you're going for? I mean, I listened to quite a bit of the speech, and I didn't hear him make. I thought he was going to make some kind of recycling policy, but no. Yeah, once again, he's done it again. He's confused me. Fair play, Donald Trump. But while we're there in Monessen, or Monessen, I'm going with Monessen. It's time to learn geography through current events. Hashtag. It's too long for a hashtag. Your hashtag shouldn't be longer than 140 characters, because then there's no room for the actual... Anyway, Monessen. It's located along the Monongahela River in the southern part of Westmoreland County. The city's name, yes, it's a city. It's derived from the first syllable of Monongahela, with the name Essen, which was a well-known iron town in Germany. Now it's all making sense, because we know that Donald Trump used to be a drumpf from Germany. Anyway, the people living in Monessen take great pride in their city. They're a community under construction. Oh, there you go. Yes, that's right. They've got a big revitalisation project going on. They've revitalised the public safety building. They've revitalised the public library. My God, it looks flash. To go on the Columbus ball field. You can see that there. There's some renovations happening there, including lights, a press box, and a concession stand. Because I guess the press, they flood to those games. They need to revitalise. It's still waiting a little bit of revitalisation. The Monessen boat launch. I don't know why. That looks pretty launchy. I wonder if perhaps they need a bit more of whatever that is to launch boats into, that body of water there. Oh, that's the Monongahela River. Oh, right. It's a river. It is so a river. And and they also need to revitalise this baseball field as well. I don't know where they're actually playing baseball at the moment, because most of the fields look like they're in need of revitalisation. The Pony League playoff games are held there. And there's a deck hockey area across from the concession stand. The concession stands, I think, what we've learned about the ball fields in Monessen, are the most important things, and they need a lot of focus. Anyway, check it out. Now, I hate to harp on about this, but the Mike Hosking Breakfast Show on Newstalk ZB, which usually broadcasts out of this studio, is coming to you live from the BBC studios in London this week. And just every time I'm the technical director of the show, I have to fix some of those. So this morning, our esteemed sports anchor decided to take the station off air with the push of a button. At the same time, not really associated with that, my host lost the ability to hear anything I was saying to him or anything that I was playing from this end of the country, so he couldn't actually hear what was going on in the station. At the same time, our schedules department had put an ad-lib, which Mike had to read, in the wrong commercial break. At the same time, some people did suicide bombings in Istanbul, which I got another one of those smiley face notifications on my phone. They really need to look at that. 10 dead in suspected suicide bombing attack at Istanbul airport. Smiley face! That's wrong. Anyway, so all that happened in the space of about 15 minutes, 20 minutes. I'm tired, and I want to go home, and I want this to be over. Finally, we got there in the end. It was fine. Finally, you've got to be careful how you research some of these stories. Now, I don't know if you've heard about this. If you've heard of a thing called the internet, you've probably heard about this over the last few days. Kanye West, I believe he is some kind of... I think musicians probably not exactly what he is. Whatever he is, he's got a new video out for his song Famous. And there's a slight fracas because it features him going to bed with nude celebrities. They're not really there. They're just wax pretendies. And Taylor Swift apparently is not very happy about this. And so I went directly to the internet to research new Taylor Swift. You shouldn't probably do that from a work computer, I've discovered. So, yeah, not all the images and videos I found were to do with the Kanye video. But anyway, I found one and there she is. That's what she looks like there. You're sort of seeing this in 3D if you're watching on the Gear 360 footage. So it's hard to know how upset to be. Like if you like, we don't know that that's necessarily what she actually looks like nude. I actually think she looks more lifelike than the real Taylor Swift because I've always found her waxy and one-dimensional. And she... Is it wrong to be aroused slightly by something that's not actually real? That's... Anyway, I mean, for all we know, she's got that... Her nipples don't look anything like that. Maybe she's got those weird inverted ones. Who can say? Some of the other images would suggest otherwise, but we're going to forget that I ever saw those now. I am Glenn ZB. Don't forget that you saw this. Tell your friends. Thank you so much for having me up at Periscope in your virtual headset. I'll see you back here again tomorrow.